From problem to solution. Problem orientation arises as a natural consequence of human decision-making systems. Why something does not work or why something is not good must be explained. There is a neurological consequence, no preference or character attribute. You are late for the meeting and your first thought is, what I'm about to say, why I'm late. In the emotion system, evolutionary, fear comes first, guilt later. The cognitive system has its core function of creating a coherent view of the world with the cause of being late for the meeting. What is unpleasant or causes problems must be explained. Focus on the solution, therefore, requires a well-defined process so that people can get from problems impulse to the solution. The resource question counteracts the evolutionary effect of emotions. For example, what do you need to achieve the goal? Instead of criticizing or analyzing the cause for risk or failure, we completely avoid looking back. Steve DeShazer called it the miracle question. It is assumed that the resources for a solution are already available. If this is not the case, it is immediately visible to everyone. In the first step, only the size of the problem is measured. How good is the text for our campaign? Or how well is the story understood so that it can be implemented by the team? With a jointly accepted scale, the KiE scale, the current status can be easily and openly rated in a few seconds. A rating of 7 on the scale from 1 to 10 means that a good quality can be achieved with little improvements. Accepting the necessary impulse of the emotion system activates the resources for a solution. Avoiding or explaining why is bad activates a substitute like justification or time-consuming explanation. With the KiE scale, the current and target state becomes understandable for everyone and how far the way to the solution is. The question of what is necessary to achieve, 8 on the KiE scale, immediately leads to the solution state and activates the expert knowledge of all. The necessary resources arise from the existing knowledge and it is completely unnecessary to convince the others. All people receive the trust and at the same time all are made responsible to propose a solution from his or her point of view. The measures presented testify in a few seconds the competences available to achieve the goal. With the resource question, a process starts that success becomes possible. The participants are taken in duty to bring their contribution for a solution. Discussions are shortened by factors and useful actions are worked out. The accompanying effect is how supportive someone behaves. In this way, people understand each other and everyone gets a chance to do well. Cooperation makes you feel good when goals are achieved. Many thanks, Richard Graf.